the number 8 ranked Red Raiders. This is a pretty decent spread. They got old Tech minus 10.5 here. That's
I'm not
that's pretty
surprised.
wild.
There hasn't been any respect given to Bear Bachmeyer and these Brigham Young Cougars. I don't know why. If anybody's ever watched them play, they are electric. They're very sound on defense. They're not flashy. They've never been flashy. But my heart says I want to pick BYU. My head says I'm an idiot, and I'm still going to pick them. Give me BYU in this one.
This is the first time that College Game Day has been to Lubbock since 2008, when they then defeated the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns in that Crabtree game.
Oh, that was a great game.
And yeah, Tech won 39-33 there, ruined Texas's hopes of a national championship that year, broke old Colt McCoy's heart.
Were you a Texas fan at that point?
I was not. No,
Huh.
sir. Not in 2008, I wasn't. In 2005, sure.
Everybody
Yeah.
was a Texas fan in 2005.
Yeah, everybody wanted Texas to win in 2005. I mean, it's hard not to root when you're a young kid, especially in 2008. What was I, 13? No, what? Heck, I guess I was 15 then, right? So it's hard not to root for a Texas kid named Colt when you're from Texas, but I was already bleeding maroon by then. So, yeah. But this one's going to come down to BYU and, their rush attack versus that Tech defense. That's the biggest deal. So BYU's going to need to keep the ball away from Tech. They're going to need to run it efficiently as they have to limit Tech's offense and their big play opportunities. So that's the biggest deal that I see there. BYU with LJ Martin, he's averaging 114 yards a game. BYU as a team is averaging 4.6 yards per carry. That's a huge impact to that game right there. Can BYU get the run game going and keep it going and limit Morton and those boys from getting those big play opportunities, right? Tech, they're only allowing 282 yards a game, which is 10th in the nation, and they're 4th in points allowed overall, and they're only giving up 13.2 points a game. So they've got a stout defense, right? You've got those linebackers and John Curry, Jacob Rodriguez, Ben Roberts. That's a stout linebacking core. So that front seven for Tech needs to show up like they have in games past and really, really stop that run, make BYU do some things that they don't always want to. They need to make old number 47 throw the football. Normally when you see those numbers like that, they're more of running quarterbacks. They're not so much throwers,
I
right?
think that's where I think that's the key factor in this is I think Tech is going to underestimate Bear Bachmeyer's ability to stand in the pocket and deliver the ball. He hasn't had to do it often, but when he's called upon to do it, he can. And I think they're going to underestimate him. Turn that boy into a pocket passer. Find out what happens.
We'll see. I'm gonna roll with Tech on this one. I don't think they cover, but I think I've been with Tech all year. I think they get it done. I don't I don't see BYU standing up. That crowd's gonna be crazy, even though it's an 11 o'clock game in Lubbock. Those Red Raiders are probably gonna just stay up all night and keep going through it, or they'll just start drinking cocktails at 6 in the morning and really get their pregame in. It's sad that they made it so early in the game or early in the day, but yeah, give me Tech.